गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकावैस्तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपा त्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभु। जय निताई। हरि बोल माय डियर डिवोटीज। Sorry for little late. Again we are in Sri Gaura Govinda Katha. We are in Kali Yuga. So for us it's very important always will be very careful and sincere about our life. Because so many things are there around us that it will destroy. It will destroy our life. It will destroy our consciousness. It will destroy our intelligence. It will destroy very good loving relation. So that's why it's good for us. It's easy to make our life happy, to follow the path of our ancestors, scriptures, our acharyas, and mainly for Kali Yuga, we should take shelter to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. About our life also, in our scriptures, there is so many things for our life to teach us. But nowadays, all the scriptures, it's no more scripture for us, it's epic. Just story. We are watching the serial movie, that epic movie we are watching, Ramayana, Mahabharata, very popular all over the world. I have seen Ramayana, Mahabharata, Radha Krishna, all those serial are very, very popular in the Westerners also. The devotees also, they love so much. But how many people were getting some knowledge for our life from there? One person, old person, he was waiting in the rail station. So train was late, little bit late. So from his side bag, he opened one book and he started to read. One couple came there. So they are searching some place to sit. They are talking, we are very lucky that train is late. So they just sit on the same table, some bench there where that old person was seated. In the couple, that husband has some nature, he has some special nature, like most of us who love to give always advice, but not following that things what we are advising. Sharing his experience, knowledge. They just seated beside of that old person. So that person, that husband, he just looked what that person is reading, and he found that book was Ramayana. So his nature to advising, so he starts. Oh, still now you are reading such kinds of books. It's just epic, nothing is there. So now the world is very updated. You can read so many articles, so many things, updated news, and also the movie series, and so many knowledge are there. Yesterday I just watched that series. It is very awesome. So that old person, he didn't answer anything. He didn't respond anything. So train came. It was really so many people were there in the train. So it's too much gathering was inside. So anyhow, both of them from different two doors in same compartment, they just go inside the compartment in the train. But after some time, that old person, they listen that people are shouting, so then they pull the chain of the train stopped. What's happened? Everyone was looking at that husband. So that old person, he went near of that husband. What's happened? So then that husband said, oh, so much gathering here. So that's why I came in, but she could not. And I didn't notice it, that she could not came inside the train. After some time I found she's not here, so I have to pull the chain of the train, brake. Then that old person said, now I have to tell you, please read carefully again Ramayana Mahabharata, because what just you have done, exactly about that point, it is there some knowledge. There it is clearly said when you are going somewhere with your family, first you have to look, everyone is with you. Send them first, and at the end you'll be there. If you are at the end, then you can notice everyone is okay, everyone is well. Then he remind, just remember what's happened when Prabhu Ramachandra, Sitamai and Lakshman, they went to the forest. Prabhu Ramachandra first, he requested to Sitamai, Sita, go to the chariot fast. Same thing happened when they were crossing the river in the story of Kevak. I forgot that doha, very beautiful. That first, Sitamai, she was there on the boat, then Prabhu Ramchandra, then Raghurai, yes, at the end, Piche Chale Raghurai, something like this, it is there, I forgot the doha. So, then Lakshman, he asked, Prabhu, why always you are pushing Sita Maya, go first? Then Ramachandra, he said, Lakshman, it is the responsibilities who is main of family. If you are a family leader, so you must at the behind of everyone. Not at first. Then you can see everyone is okay. Then you can look at everyone. Yes, everyone is there. But we are forgetting everything in our life. Many times it is happening with us in our daily life. If we are following and reading and hearing our Shastras, will never do any mistakes in our life. Because for every steps, many advices are there. In Srimad Bhagavat, Ramayana, Mahabharata, how many problems will come in our life and how to solve it. Everything is there. But for us nowadays, we love to see that suddenly it came, it's very new in Netflix, Krishna and his Leela. It's very same for us. They are blaspheming our Easter, his Leela. But we are tolerating. We are not protesting, we are not saying anything. Because everything is no value for us nowadays. Because we love to watch that movie series, not our scriptures, our Shastra. when that Ramayana Mahabharata, the first one, it started, that time I was maybe class 8, 9, 10, like this. So when, because in our street, in our area, there was only one television, color television, it was in our house. And so that's why all the person, they will come to watch that Ramayana and Mahabharata in our house. The time was 9 a.m. The time was 9 a.m. morning time. And I can remember the view. I've seen so many persons, they were watching Ramayana and Mahabharata in this way. Because it was not only the serial for them, it was not only the movie for them, it was their life. So my dear devotees, we should be careful about our root. We should be careful about our dharma. We should be careful about our life. Then our life will be peaceful, not only pleasurable. From this material world, anyhow you can get so many pleasure, entertainment, but not peace. Peace will come by scriptures, by following this track. Otherwise, everything will be in our life, but it will be peaceless. So my dear friends, now we'll start our topic, conversation. What I just said, there is some cause, because that in that conversation, which description is coming now, this going, it's very intimate. It will not divert our mind and heart in another direction. It should not. We should be faithful to the stories and description. Srimati Radharani is taking bath, taking shower, and the Sakhis, they are describing the highest love of Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. We should be faithful on that. It is not only the stories, it's the high stage of love, prema. So now we'll continue our topic, Raya Ramananda Samvad. Ramananda Rai is describing the love, the emotion of Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. He is describing about more higher stage than prema, it is sneha. When the heart is not satisfied only by hearing something about each other or to take darshan from distance. So on that stage, both of them on that stage, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. So Ramananda Rai is describing this love in a different way, a Rashika way. And he is describing the stages, position of their love by describing the snana and the time of snana. It's symbolizing the stage of their love. The first is Navanurag Purvarag Dasha. The second Madhyama Snana is it's little experienced, and the evening Snana is really experienced. Then that love is glowing. Ramananda Rai will say then Lavan Namrita Dharai Tadupari Snan. That love is glowing like effulgence, if it is possible. Yes, Ramananda Rai will describe. But now he is describing Madhyama Snan. And it is said, Tarunnamrita Dharai Snana Madhyam. Snan for the noontide, midday, when the females, they really need the refreshment, because they will be very tired after they will finish all their household duties, cooking and etc. Then they will take shower, then they will take their lunch. In India, it's near about in the all houses it's going, because in the summertime it's really very hot. Nowadays it's really very hot. So everyone, in my house also I can see, because the females, after they finish their household duties, they are going to take shower for some refreshment. Because that time, again, they have to serve the food and they have to follow their more duties. They cannot sleep. They need some rest. Refreshment needs some rest. That shower will give them little bit rest. It will make them very cool. After that, they can control by the refreshment. Then again they will continue their duties. Srimati Radharani also, she is tired. She will ask, how she is tired? She is not going anywhere, because it is not actually describing about household duties. Because that snana, what Ramananda Rai is describing, it's something symbolizing. So it's not real. How in love she's rest, she needs some rest, she's tired. When will be tired? When will be getting bored? When our mind needs some rest, that time will be tired. we are feeling tired. So what's happened with Srimati Radharani that she is tired? If she was unhappy with Krishna, if her mind was not satisfied, for that she was tired? No, not it was. Because of that, I said, Atrodite bhavet jatu no tripting sravana darshanadishu. Actually, she wants the association of Krishna. And it is always. But at the same time, she knows it is not possible. Because Krishna will go with the cows, with his friends to the forest. And again at the evening, she will come back. How Krishna will be always with her? The attachment, the mating, that time it was not so deep. Desire was very high for their meeting, but still in their mind, they are both of them, they are very shy for each other. When they will be with each other, this time now they have not so much word to say, describe, because both of them they are feeling very shy. It's Navanurag, Sankocha, shyness is there. What to say, how to say. For Krishna and Srimati Radharani, both they look at each other. Only by their association they are happy. They will hold their hand to each other. They will embrace to each other. But that embrace also was not really open. There is also some shyness. So, Srimati Radharani, she wants association of Krishna, but at the same time she knows it's very difficult. It is not possible. It is not enough only to look at Krishna. It is not enough only from distance, the eye contact. Maybe by their eyes, they want to say so many things, but lack of experience. It's happened. At the time, Kaliya Damana Divasamaha, when Krishna steps on Madhura Rati, at the same time all the Brajabadhus, Brajkumarikas, they also. When Krishna was dancing on the head of Kaliya Naga, that great snake, So everyone was there around that pond, that Kaliya Hrada. Everyone was standing there. One side the parents and the neighbors and all other Brajvasis, and in one side, in a corner, the Brajbadhus, all the beloveds. Still, they are not on the position of Sri Krishna's beloved. They just stepped on Madhurarati. So they wanted to offer their love by their looking. Kataksha. So during Krishna was dancing, while Krishna was dancing, when he looks at them, it was very new, their looking. Later he described to his friends, very intimate, not everyone, to Shuval and Sridham. That Shuval, Sridham, that day when I was looking at them, like other day, like before, they are not looking at me directly. They are looking at me indirectly, not direct. Tero chho noyone, tero chho chahune. Their eyes was also crooked, and their looking also was crooked. And Shuval, Sridham, they wanted to say something by their looking, but I could not realize. Some words were there, some message was there, but I could not catch it. But Shuval, what's happened since that time? Always my mind is thinking about them. Always their face is floating in front of my eyes. My eyes are open, but in front of me there is nothing, only their face I can see. When I close my eyes, so that time also I can see their face only, and mainly one face is very special, mainly that face. Always that face is coming in front of me, in front of my eyes. That stage. Still the heart is not experienced to listen the sound of eyes. Because in love there is so many things will say by the eyes. Everything will not open from the mouth. Most of the words is coming out from the eyes, not from the tongue or mouth. But heart must be experienced in love. Then he or she can listen or hear the sound of eyes, what that eyes want to say. Then heart can catch the message, receive the message. which message are there, still that time, which stage Ramananda Roy is describing right now, still that time, their heart is not prepared to receive that message of eyes. Because in love, most of the words will be unspoken. Most of the talking will be by looking, by the eyes. Both of them, they must be experienced to receive that message. Hear the sound of eyes. So still they are not experienced. So Radharani, she wanted to receive that message by their eye contact. She wanted to hear the sound of eyes, but she could not. Her heart is wanting that touch of that young boy, Shyama. All the parts of her body is waiting for all the pearls. Fingers are waiting for his finger, arms are waiting for his arms, chest are waiting for his chest, lips are waiting for his lips, eyes are waiting for his eyes. So Pratyanga lagikade pratyanga more. Now her all the body part start to cry for Krishna. So that's why she stirred. That is why she stirred. Now she really need that shower midday. Tarunnam ritadharay snanamadhyam. And the Sakhis, they are arranging. They are bringing the water from Syama Sagar. Krishna Sindhu, Krishna Prema Sindhu. Surprising things, it's ocean, but the water is not salty. Normally, the water of ocean, it's salty, but the water of Shyama Prema Sindhu, Krishna Prema Sindhu, is not salty. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. So that's why Srimati Radharani always is taking shower, taking bath in Krishna Prema Sindhu. Every moment she is realizing Krishna everywhere. And now Sakhi, different Sakhis, they are bringing different Krishna, different way with different mood. Now Bisakha Sakhi, she was saying something. She also brought water from Syama Sindhu and she was describing. I need my glass. Shruti Parishara Kakshan Yati Namnyastabadhe Mura Damana Drigambha Dharaya Dhauta Gatri মদন মদমধূলি মুগ্ধ মেধা সমৃদ্ধি স্খলতি কুবলয়াক্ষী জৃম্ভ্যতে স্তম্ভ্যতে চ। Vishakhe, she brought also Krishna. Krishna Prema to give sour Srimati Radharani. You know Radhe, I met Krishna. Really? If you ask anything about me, no, he wanted to ask something. But I didn't give him any chance to say anything. Because I was coming here. So on the way I met Krishna. So I had to describe your situation. And I described to him. You describe my situation. What did you say to Krishna? It's the reaction of love. Srimati Radharani, why? She asked, what did you say to Krishna? Because she is thinking if Vishakha hurt Krishna or not. It was her question. Vishakha, please be careful when you will talk with Krishna. You know, he is very soft-hearted. If you will say something very loud, then he will hurt. His heart will hurt. It's hurting Krishna. So be careful. No, Radhe. I know that. But I have to describe your situation anyhow. Please tell me, what did you say to Krishna? You know Radha, I said. Shruti parishara kakshang yati namnyastabadhe Muradamana Drigambha dharaya dhutagapri. When I just met on the way that Krishna is there, he was very happy, he was playing flute. So that's why I went to him and I said, hey Muradaman, oh the killer of Muradaman, do you know what has happened with our Sakhi, Kubalayakshi, the dear-eyed Srimati Radharani? What's happened, Vishakha? Shruti parishara kakshang yati namnyastavardhe. Maybe, Krishna, you know some magic. And maybe you hypnotize our Sakhi, that dear-eyed. Before, when she was looking, she can open that eyes fully. It's very big, very bright. But now Krishna, she cannot open. She cannot open completely. Her eyes always half open, not full open. You hypnotize, because that situation will come when one is hypnotized or when one is intoxicated. What exactly Vishakha Sakhi she wanted to say to Krishna? She wanted to say that Krishna, by your love, our Sakhi now always in the intoxicated mood of your love. How the person who is intoxicated, he cannot open completely, fully his eyes. Same things happen with our Sakhi. Because always she will be absorbed in your love. How she can open? Krishna, oh the killer of Mura, you know that day what's happened? Shruti Purishara Kakshang Yati Namnyastavarthi. That day Lalite, she just says something about you. It was okay, everything, until she was describing the stories. But when she just uttered your name, Krishna, only just half of your name, when it's entered in her eyes of our Sakhi, from that big eyes, suddenly tears will start to falling down. And by that flow of tears, it washed all over her body. Everything was wet, all her clothes was wet, all her body was completely Dhautagatri. It washed all her body, it washed by the tears. Can you imagine, Krishna, this situation? I can see you are very happy. You are very happy, you are playing flute. But our Sakhi is not in that way, in that mood, like you. Muradamana Drigambha Dharaya Dhautagatri Madana Madamadhuli Mugdha Medha Samriddhi. She was before very intelligent. Very intelligent. But now she is forgetting our names. Now she is asking our name. Krishna, can you imagine? Always she is in intoxication mood. After many times we will call, then one time she will respond. One time she will answer. So Krishna, it was not good. If you know any magic or if you hypnotize her, please take her out from your hypnotism. Krishna said, Vishakha, how I can? I'm here. You just said I'm playing flute. But you know about my situation? Before, I can play so many melodies by my flutes. But now I forgot everything. And I don't know what's happened with my flute. Whenever I'll start to play it, always it is saying Radhe, 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 nothing else. I forgot all my different melodies. But you know, same thing is happening. Work at the same. Before, from different melody, I used to call the cups, my friends. But now, by this melody, only this melody, Radhe, 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 I can control my cups, my cows. I can call my friends. They are asking me, "Oh Krishna, this melody is very new." But it's more beautiful than before. I don't know, Vishakha. Who teach me this melody? Maybe Radhe? From my inside? So, you know, the males, they cannot cry like females, like girls. The boys, they cannot cry like the girls openly. But my mind is crying always. And the sound of my crying is my flute. My flute is crying. Sound of my crying is my flute. Try to feel it, realize. When I play flutes, listen carefully. Then you can feel it, then you can realize. Radhe, you know, Krishna said this, that his mind, his heart is crying, but he cannot cry like the girls. So, the sound of his crying is his flute. And that flute is only playing now is Radhe, 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 your name. When Vishakha Sakhi, she started to describe this very beautiful katha, conversation between Vishakha and Krishna. Again, Srimati absorbed in Sri Krishna's mood. She closed her eyes. Again, tears start to falling down. But it was not dukkha-sru, tears for sadness, from sadness. It's anandasru, tears of love. Now that tears of love is falling down. It was very beautiful view of Srimati Radharani and Nandimukhi was there. She was watching the beauty of Srimati Radharani. So she started to say something. Krishna Vatmani Krita Vinivesha Sampratam Tamasi Kompito Gatri. Oh, Radhe, you are shivering. It's the one of Ashtashatyika Vikar, the 8 different situation of love. Ostru, Kampo, Pulak, Romancho, Shed. So now Srimati Radharani is shivering. That Vikar started. The Sakhis are enjoying. Anandastur, tears of love is falling down and she is shivering because in her mind she met Krishna. They embrace to each other. Now Srimati Radharani in the arm of Sri Krishna by meditation. So Nandimukhi was enjoying and she started to say something. What Nandimukhi says? How this Tarunamrita Snan will finish and what will be the next Snana, my dear devotees? Tomorrow we'll listen what Nandimukhi will say to Srimati Radharani. Now that compass shivering started, shivering from love of Krishna, and there the flute of Krishna is crying in the sound of Radhe, 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 Radhe. So both of them they absorb in their love. So they are enjoying. Both of them they are enjoying in the meditation. So let them enjoy. What Nandimukhi will say to say this, savoring, what is her opinion, what she will describe, what Vishakha Sakhi will say. Tomorrow we'll continue this story, not story, the conversation of Raya Ramananda. So now the time to meet my dear friends, my dear devotees were there. Janita to everyone, Polide, Gaurangi Devidasi, Janita Sona Papride, Sundar Krishnadas, Manju Devnath, Sarojini, Srimati, Papuli Chaudhuri, Janitai, Janitai Sudevi, Radhe Radhe Dauji, who is here? Who asked this question? How do we identify with our Manjari Swarup? By Sri Gurudev. First by Sri Gurudev, then the practice, meditation, Smarana Lila, Lila Smarana. Nikita Roy Janitai, Jaya Saha, Rahul Guru Randhava, Rahul Goswami, oh Janitai Gopu, Gopu, Tulasi Pal, Krishnadasi. Okay, you ask, how do we identify with our Manjari Swarup? identification will come, it will appear inside of our heart when we'll continue that dedicated practice, Smarana Lila, Lila Smaran, with this Govinda Lilamritam, Gutika, with that Manjari Swarup, what Gurudev will describe us, then it will appear, it will manifest. Then we can identify and we can realize. Sunip Bhattacharya, Arpan Das, Janitai Trivikram, Nirmal Das, Uttam Roy, Rakhi Roy, Janitai Mamuni, Janitai Toma, Sushanta Chakraborty, গোপাল দেবনাথ। বাংলা চাই, বাংলা তো ইউটিউবে আছে, এখন সময় পাচ্ছি না বলে আমি সেটা কন্টিনিউ করতে পারছি না। উদ্ধব সংবাদ হবে, খুব শীঘ্রই হবে। আমার ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে যাও, প্রেম গোপাল গোস্বামী এই ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে যাও, সেখানে উদ্ধব সংবাদ পর 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 পাবে। এই কদিন আগেই দিয়েছি আমি। নিশি দাস, নবনীতা ঘোষ, জয়নিতাই, কার্ল ওয়েলস, জয়নিতাই, সুরজিৎ সরকার। Sundar Krishna Das, for Vaishnava to protest against evils movie, we lose the peace of mind and unnecessary political stress comes. So how to do sadhana in such cases? In such cases, yes. Krodh bhakta deshi jane. In Prema Bhakti Chandrika it is very clearly said, Krishna Seva Kamarpane Krodh Bhakta Deshi Jane. You have to show your anger, that means protest against. If you'll see something is happening which is against Vaishnavas, against Ishta, Gaura Nityananda, against your Ishta, so you must protest. And when you will protest, it is also protecting your own sadhana. If you are not protesting, so it will cover everywhere. There must be some obstacle, then it will stop. Vipashashil, Krishnadashi, Prabhu, I heard Sri Vinod Babaji say long back once he saw Mahabharata on TV because someone recommended him. He said that time Draupadi Haran was going on. He said his bhajan got disturbed for 1 month by watching. It depends on the heart. It depends on the heart. Every heart is different. Yes, it will happen. Maybe, yes, that sin, when one devotee, very dedicated devotee, getting harassment, so it's painful for other devotees also. How Draupadi was harassed by the Kauravas, so it's painful for other devotees. But not all the part. Not all the part. Just think about Gita part, all the part. It is not disturbing our sadhana, it is helping. If something is painful, so you can drop it, no problem. You can drop it. জীবন লিপু সাহা, জয়নিতাই গোবর্ধন, মিষ্টুদেব, রাধা বিনোদিনী দাসী, জয়নিতাই, Dauji is doing well. গৌতম পাল, সন্তোষ চন্দ্র দেবনাথ, অভয় রায়, নিরঞ্জন দাস, রাজ পাল, গৌতম পাল, Vrindavan Dada also giving pranam. Okay, my blessings to Vrindavan. Shilpi Dev, Janitai, Arya Devnath, Janitai to everyone. Ajit Pal, Malay Rini Kaur, Madhavi Dashi. This verse from where Dauji is answered. Yes, Dauji already answered. Thank you, Dauji. You are doing well. Kantilal Das, Janitai Karuna, Janitai Jishu, Babul, Anup Das, Titu, Prasenjit, Gautam Pal, Kajal Boni, Shanta, Janitai Shanta, কেমন আছো তোমরা? অনুজ ভট্টাচার্য, the Vishaka talk from Krishna is from Vidagdha Madhav Natak. Maybe somewhere I quoted from Ujjvala Nilamani. I quoted from Ujjala Nilamani by Rupa Goswami. So, my dear friends, my dear devotees, for today time is over. We'll meet again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Okay? Radhe Radhe, Jai Nitai, Hari Bol.